we must first begin by giving it ye old click, and we will see that the green LED indicator says, I am ready to write. As a college student, I take notes on a daily basis. Whether I enjoy the class or not, this is something that I have to do. But as someone who is environmentally friendly and wants to eliminate my use of trees, I've decided to go electronic with my notes. But that being said, experts say that typing away my notes on my laptop is not as effective as writing them down on a sheet of paper. So that leaves us with a conundrum. What do we do? Well, let's find out. Today is the last day that you will ever dash for a pencil, because at 3-4-11 Heaven, we are unboxing and reviewing the Adonit Dash 3 Fine Point Stylus. Let's see if this stylus makes the mark, or if it's a little dull. Now, this is the point in the video where I usually go down, I grab this knife, say safety first, and then proceed to chop into this box. Well, unfortunately for whoever packaged this stylus, there is no tape on the top, which leaves me a little worried, but I think we can handle it. We're just gonna go from the top here. Ooh! And then look inside. We'll see that there's a plastic tray. So while you are being more environmentally friendly by not using paper, do realize that you should probably recycle this plastic. Inside the plastic is the Fine Point Stylus that you've always dreamed of, and a USB charger. Under that is a very small portion of directions and nothing else. This is great because they understand that we won't read this anyway, so there we go. Pulling out the pen is quite difficult. There we go. There's a sticker that I'm going to take off because it's already peeled off. And we'll look. Feels good in the hand. It's your average number 2 pencil weight. Your hand's not going to get fatigued, going around and writing all those notes. There's a click for the on and off on the top, and then a tip that moves. And that's where the recharging comes into play. This is not a Bluetooth stylus that connects up and has functionality for palm detection or even erasing by turning it over. That is not this stylus. What it is supposed to be is the most natural writing experience that you will have on a screen, or at least that's what they claim. They do this by having the tip be able to move, as well as a fine point that mimics the drag that your hand experiences while writing on a piece of paper. In just 30 minutes time of charging, by taking the pen, placing it into the charger like so, it's a magnet, who doesn't love those, plugging it in, 30 minutes later, wow, you get 14 hours of writing out of this thing. That's a lot of classes. Besides talking about it, I could keep going, but let's see how this thing writes. And this is the magical moment where I make a laptop appear. Now that my computer has magically appeared, let's see how this pencil writes. To actually click it on, it's as simple as boop boop. You see a little green LED indicator pop on. But for your benefit, fans of 3-4-11 Heaven, I today will become a lefty just so you can see the stylus tip in action. Like any good pencil, we will begin by drawing something very simple that I can actually draw with my left hand. And that is nothing. Oh, there it goes. A smiley face. Before we continue, let's realize one thing. This is a Lenovo 2-in-1 laptop. The screen by no means is super sensitive. It's actually quite floppy. The reason we're using this to show you is because it better allows me to demonstrate the functionality of the pencil in a way that you can view it. The manufacturer does recommend that this be used with an Apple or Android tablet, which would have a much more sensitive screen. Carrying on, we will try to do my name, and I'm going to write this all upside down because I'm confident in your ability to read upside down. We will see that this looks about how it would look if I was writing lefty on a normal piece of paper. One thing that I do notice is that when I'm drawing vertical lines like so, or horizontal lines, we're not experiencing the jittering that comes when I draw diagonal lines. Now, I don't know if this is due to the pen, due to the screen, but either way, it's something that should be realized while taking notes with an electronic stylus. But now, here's the true test. We are going to use the magical undo button, turn the pen off. So now the LED indicator says red. And now we will attempt to write without the assistance of our electronic stylus. Let's see if I can finish the smiley face. Interesting. It's not writing at all. And that's weird because it's not linked to the computer in any way. But what it does mean is the tip is not flexing and thus impacting how it interacts with the screen. Because you can see, while I can draw with my finger, I cannot draw with the pen being so stiff. It literally is useless. But when we click it back on, going green, I can again write, take notes, and be a functional student at a collegiate level. Now, if you also want to be a functional student that gets good grades and saves the earth by not using any paper and taking up an electronic stylus and your iPad to class to take notes, you can do so by checking out the product link in the description below. This pen, while it retails for $47, do realize that after you purchase about 9 reams of paper, you will pay back the cost of this pen in the savings that you receive from not using any paper. Furthermore, you'll be saving the environment, something that is very near and dear to 3411 Heaven, because we want to live in an earth where you can enjoy our videos and breathe clean air. Anyways, that's all I have for today. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to click that subscribe button below if you find our content enjoyable and want to see more. Also, give us a good old like and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. And it wouldn't be a 3411 Heaven video if I didn't end with this. Bird out.